Yeah. All right, here is an IEG Live Innovative Education Global. I'm going to kind of give a little brief overview of Z Suite and the different things that are part of it, but that video has already been made. So if you look at my YouTube channel, you can go see that, the overview of all the different things. But I'm just going to go over the couple things real fast, and then I'm going to kind of focus on the financing part of Denefits, because I think people are starting to ask the question of, how does Denefits do what Denefits does and we're not even paying for it? So that's kind of what we're looking at. So before we get going, I just want to show you real quickly. Hold on one second. Let me get logged into Z Suite. All right. So yesterday I posted a video that was related to how to sign up and get started with Z Suite. The one thing that I want people to understand is that Z Suite, to log in, to get signed up, if someone gives you a link, it is absolutely free to start. And I've explained that it's free, and then the different pieces that come with it that are free, and then the things that do cost little to no money to use. But then also you have to understand that there are things that you can do to upgrade, and to upgrade in Z Suite is $60 a month to become a partner and affiliate of Z Suite. And if you look at the videos, you'll see all the different things that come with that. One of the big things that I think that people need to hear is that with Z Suite and paying the $60 a month, you get quite a bit with it. Okay, so understand that does kind of cover some things. So if you pay the $60 a month, you're getting the streaming TV already. You don't have to worry about the card and having to swipe the Tiger Pay card. You don't have to worry about that. Now, what I would suggest, and what I did show people, is that you do have that option to purchase your debit card from Tiger Wallet, and understand that card is going to be able to be used around the world. You can use it connected to your bank, connected to your credit card. You can use crypto. You can use fiat. You can do all that stuff, or you don't even have to do that. You just can connect that card to Z Suite and not even have to worry about being bankable. The other part of it is, if you think about people who are sending money from country to country, some people working in one country and send money home to family members in another country, you can do this through Z Suite. And some people will go to like Western Union and send money out. It might cost them $15 or more to send money back home. Through Z Suite, it's only $1 up to 10,000, sending $10,000. So the fees are much cheaper. You have access to something around the world, so it makes sense to look at the whole thing and say, what is $60? And when you start doing the $60, you are now part of a 3x12 matrix, and you are making commissions. And I will just show you right now so that people understand what I'm talking about. Is, if you look here, one second. Oh, yeah, I am. Let's see. I think you guys can see this. Yep. So if you look here, when this was ordered, $60, okay, $3. Well, that's 5%. Okay. So if you look at this, anytime someone orders underneath you and then going down those levels, you're getting a percentage every single time. It's 5% down all the levels. So you're making commissions as people start joining and paying their 60. So it's worth it to me to start paying $60 a month, because not only are you paying $60 a month and being part of something that is going to be massive and worldwide, and people are coming in to this in the masses, you have to understand that every time that someone makes a payment through here, the $60 payment, it's getting them their information is being sent to improve their credit. So that's just another part of it that is awesome. Okay, so we have Z Suite. Some people are saying, well, how am I able to get in and sign up and upgrade and do all this? All you got to do is if you scroll up, go to home, scroll down right here on your page where it says banners and links. And like I said in the other video, this may change when they get the full site going. This may change, but for right now, this is what all you have to do. You just click on this little link here. It's your banner name. It's like your site that you're sending people to order things, but you can do that for yourself. You're going to go up here, drop that in, and it's going to take you to this platform. Now, we know that if I look down here, this gives me all the information about Taiga. This gives me information about the wallet and how it works and all that stuff. So you can look through that and see what's going on, and then you can sign up or log in. But we've already sent ourselves to this page. So all we have to do without logging in or anything, if your back office is there, but you want to upgrade, and then you just hit shop. We look here. We have the crypto card, which is $25. If you look here, you have white label, and you can do white labeling for your business, which makes a lot of sense if people are kind of growing a business and they want to be international, or they want to just have something where people go, wow, this is your business card? Yeah, this is my business card. Well, what does it do? Well, I can have you swipe in and get free TV. I can have you use crypto to pay for products and services. You can use it to send and receive money. The fees are much, much cheaper than anything that you have in your wallet right now, like Venmo or Apple Pay or anything, PayPal, all of that stuff. So your company goes, okay, we're going to purchase that. You're going to purchase this. You are going to have them be able to create your own white label card. And I am pretty sure that you get 500 cards to use that are going to be white labeled for your business right away, and then you can order more. Here's the way that you can do your little membership. Go to my YouTube channel. We've gone through the process of that. So that video was made specifically to teach people how to upgrade. Then there's all the different things that you can look at that are part of this, the advertising, the crypto stuff, everything is growing, and you're going to see more and more of these things showing up that are part of Z Suite. So that being said, that's Z Suite. That's what's going on. You have all of this information here. This is your back office. It gives you all the information that you need to know. Some videos about things that are coming up, your profile reports, all that, how to sign up, your affiliates, everything. Okay. With that being said, we have hold on a second, sorry. We have some things that do come that you don't even have to pay for. You don't have to sign a subscription or anything like that. We have Z Suite RX, which is very simple. You just get the link from someone who has got their Z Suite RX already done. You ask them for their link, you sign up, and basically all you're doing is going to a site, and this is for the States right now. This is not international. This is for the States. But if you are international and you know someone from the States, get set up and then send these people the link. They can go through here and they can see everything. And there's Spanish, there's all kinds of information, pets related stuff. All of this stuff is on this platform, and all you got to do is type in whatever medicine or prescription or whatever that you're doing and see if you can get it for cheaper than what you're paying for it. So let's just say Tylenol. Everybody needs Tylenol, especially as older people. We got some arthritis going on. So what it's going to do is it's just going to figure out what is the best price for your medicine or prescription. Let's see. So what's it showing? It's showing that this is kind of the average cost here. It's the $15. But if you look down here, if I go, and what's really cool is you can put in your your zip code, say exactly where you're going to be, and it tells you East Point Pharmacy, wherever that is, 481. So you're gonna save almost what, 10, 11 bucks on that. And so all you got to do is look at this and say, oh, okay, like I was talking to someone that has a reoccurring payment of $20 a month. They have great insurance, so that's actually a pretty good deal for them. It's $20 a month. They plugged it in, and it's actually $6 now. So now that person is saving $14 a month. If you're someone who has, multiple prescriptions, let's say you can go here and get your voucher and start saving, $50, $60 a month. That's helpful. That helps you. And so it's worth it. So basically, all you do, you're just going to click on that voucher, type in your stuff in your email. I'm not logged in right now, but you can type it in. It pulls up that voucher. Once again, I've shown that, and I'm going to make more specific videos about that. So Zsuite RX is fantastic, and what ultimately makes this exciting for people is this. Let's see. We go to scroll down here. If we go to rewards. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to be logged in. That's the problem. So I guess I will log in. If you look at it, then there's what we have is we have a rewards program. Let's see, am I logged in now? Yeah. We look at this rewards program, you can see who's signed up underneath you. There's people that have signed up. They're going to use it. You're going to get points because they use it every time that you buy something, use their coupon or whatever, you're going to get some rewards. And if you look here, you have all of these things that you can use your points for, and points. So you trade points for rewards. So all these different companies and businesses and products and food and airline tickets, everything can be purchased as gift certificates with your points that you are building, you and the people that are your partners that are signing up. So it makes sense to do this. Very simple, free, and you start getting rewards and you can get some benefits out of it. All right. So that being said, let's look at the next thing. This is what I really want people to see here is Denefits, because I haven't talked about Denefits as focused as some of the other things. But Denefits, if you look at the other videos, Denefits is very simple. Denefits is a company that was created by dentists when people were coming in and saying like, hey, I need X, Y, Z done with my teeth, and they go, well, this is how much it's going to cost, and they say, well, I don't have insurance, or I don't have credit, can't do a credit check. All these multiple things that people have as issues that they can't pay for the things that they need. So they developed this system where businesses can create their own payment plans, and Denefits is the one that kind of takes over that payment plan and makes sure that the customer is paying and keeps everything up to date and does all that, so that you as a business can kind of have that ease of mind that you're not chasing customers all the time, and instead you can just do your business. So if we look at this, what I'm going to show you and what I like is we have financing a customer. So there's going to be a couple different options. If you look down here, there's a bunch of questions that that people ask that you can look at and make sure that you understand everything about Denefits. What's awesome is Denefits is free for businesses to sign up to. They do an interview with you. They give you all the information that you need to know. This is massive. And it's incredible what they're doing. So basically what you're doing is you're going in and you say, okay, I want to finance. There's 3 different finance options. There's the in-house payment plan where you set up the interest. There's protected payments, deferred interest for 12 months. There's a bunch of different plans here, 3 plans that people can go in and you can look through and see what works best for you. Now, What I do want people to hear is that this one, the in-house payment plan, is the international one. So this is the one that they are saying that most international businesses can use for that. And then in the States, you have these other options. So what I want to do is I want to look at this. All you do is click on here. So what are we going to do? Let's say the service is, let's say car repair. So I go and I go to get my car fixed, and it tells me it's going to cost me $3,000, and I go, whew, that's a lot. How am I going to pay this? Well, we can develop a plan. So what you're going to do is you can go in here and you can decide what kind of interest rates you would want. So let's say we put it at to 20% interest rate. We hit calculate. Now it's going to show us how much you're going to earn after all the fees and deductions stuff. If they pay it off in 6 months, you're actually going to have less than what the cost was, because they paid it off early. So you kind of want to look at that and make sure that, as a business, you do want to, get your money back. So you got to make sure that it's working. But it gives you a breakdown of how many months they're going to pay, what kind of, over 3,000 you're going to make, all that. Obviously, you can see that there's some interest going on in here. That's how Denefits makes their money. That's how they get paid. So you got to look at the interest. The customer can see very clearly how much they're paying. If they do 12 months, they're only going to be paying about $91 over the amount of 3,000. Or if we look, yeah, the interest does accrue. That's the whole point. All right. So that's why the customer can use it for free, and the business can use it for free, because that's how they're getting paid. So let's just say we look at this, we say, okay, we're going to continue. If we look here, it'll give you a breakdown of how much it is and how much per month. If you look here, there's a $39 activation fee, enrollment fee. Shows the interest rates, shows everything. So now I can click on this and say, oh, okay, cool. This is what I'm going to do. I like this payment, blah, blah, blah. Then they send the proposal. You can send it to your customer. They say, great. We love it. All right. We hit continue. Now you can send it to them. You have their number, all this stuff. And then boom, you click on it and it's done. And then they get that whole outlook of what they're going to pay and how they're going to pay for it. And then Denefits takes over from there. And so you basically are being able to create payment plans with your customers. Now, there are ways to do in-house financing. So that you talk to Denefits. Denefits is not a loan company, so that is not what they do. But there are options to do in-house financing so that you can do it that way as well. So it's pretty awesome what they've got here. Now let's look at this. Yeah, I've been talking a little bit. Any questions about Denefits before I go to the affiliate side of it?
I was looking at how they made their money, and I think you covered that. So yeah, I was like, the one question I have still, when you think about when you said 6 months and you don't make the amount that you offered because it didn't go up to, like, say the car example that you gave up, it was 3,000 for the actual, it was 3,000 was the cost, but in 6 months at, I think it was 15%, that to be 2,000 something. Does that mean that you didn't get their full amount at that rate for that price?
So right. So if you look at that percentage, you go, well, as a business, am I trying to make money, or am I trying to get paid for that? Yeah. So if I do it at this particular amount of interest at this amount of months, I'm not going to get as much back as I've charged. So I've got to make sure that when I click that in, that I do it to where it's beneficial to the company as well.
Calculate it so that it comes up to the amount
right
that you charge, or a little over, but not under, definitely.
Right. So if you look at like the 12-month one, yeah, it's about $90 over, but that's 12 months of making payments, and the company goes, or the business goes, yeah, I mean, I need to make a little bit of money because I'm waiting for this payment plan to finish.
Mm.
I mean, if you think about anything that you do that is paying off a loan or whatever, you're paying a ton of money
Yeah.
on the interest side.
Yes.
Now, this makes it so that you can kind of mess with those interest rates, and you can actually even put in your own custom um, interest rates, custom amount of time, everything. You can do that so that it works the best for your business. Because I mean, I was talking to someone just recently that said, hey, I will have the money, I just need the money right now. Can I pay this off in 1 month once I get, I need the loan? And then well, yeah, let's look at this, let's see what we can do, you know how we would pay that back or whatever, so that it works for everyone.
Yeah.
So you can make it 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 4 months, whatever you want to do, so that it works out for you and your customers as easily as possible.
And you can put a little touch on it so that for the wait time you get paid, you get compensated. Okay.
Yep. And that's how the commissions plan works, Denefits getting paid, all of that stuff. That's how they get paid, is because there's those commissions and the activation fee, or whatever you want to call it, the $39. That is part of the commission plan for benefits, because or Denefits, because I'm going to show you right now. Um, this is what's crazy about this company, and this is what I think people really really need to see, is what is your monthly target. This is kind of how it's broken down into the idea of how can this program make the businesses that are part of it money. And you're going to begin receiving commissions if you start telling other companies and they start adding people and having payment plans going. It's just it just grows exponentially. So if you look here, what is your monthly target for registering on onboarding businesses in the program? Let's just say that three businesses. Let's say three businesses. You get three businesses to join every month. All right. How many payment plans? If you think about most businesses, they've got somebody that's on a payment plan of some sort. So let's just say they only have 5 customers that are on a payment plan. Let's say that payment plan, the average payment plan is maybe like $150 a month. So what you're doing is you're looking at yourself and you're saying, ooh, you're going to make your first month commission, but then as you keep growing and growing and growing, your commissions are going to grow. That's just you doing something, adding some businesses every month to this, and they start adding people, and they start to get paid. Now, here's the part that to me is the point that is wild. Okay, how many partners could you add under your partner account each month? So let's just say, let's keep it real simple. Let's say that they go talk to their friends and they only have, 2 friends, 2 other businesses that are interested in doing this. Okay, so now let's say that average of 5 people paying $150 a month. Now look at the difference.
Mm.
See how it's growing so quickly with just a few extra people, extra businesses jumping in. And if you look on this side, it shows you how the commissions work and how they grow and how you're getting, your commissions throughout the different levels. So this really is growing very quickly. And the numbers that they talk about how people in this company and Denefits, how quickly they grow and build and earn commissions, it is pretty impressive. It really is. So if we look here, you can see that there are different partners, people are joining. All you got to do is just look at those and see if if the people are going and talking to businesses. So let's say I am business number 1, and I start noticing that, hey man, this really is working well. I don't have to worry about chasing people anymore. I get them on this plan, making little commissions off of it, plus I'm getting paid. Well, that's pretty cool. And then I go tell the next business, and that next business starts, adding their people. Well, now the first business is making commissions just because they told their friends. So you can be a business that uses this, or you can, get into the affiliate program and be part of it. And guess what? The affiliate program is absolutely free. To be on the business, absolutely free. I don't see why you wouldn't do this as a business or as an affiliate, because somebody somewhere, one, doesn't have a bank, two, has bad credit, and three, if you're a business that can tell people, if you have a no bank account, no credit checks, I can finance you, you're going to grow your business, because those kind of people are everywhere. There's lots of people that have issues in the world, and they need help. And this is the way to do it. And so they can they can build a plan together. They can say, okay, this is what I can afford. This is what I can do. Great, I can do this. And they join this plan. Not with when they do the in-house financing and stuff like that. Basically, they say about 95 to 98% of the people that apply for this will be accepted into the Denefits program. All right. So that being said, what other questions do you have?
I was just thinking, you just said something about free affiliate program. I don't understand why somebody would charge another person to be an affiliate for their company when their job is going to be to promote that company.
Right. Well, it's not like it's not like a membership kind of thing. Like, it's not like, hey, you need to be a member, you need to do this, you do that. That's not what Denefits is. That's a little bit different than, like, let's say Zsuite, you pay $60 a month. You're a member. You're paying for a membership, but you're part of an affiliate program. It's affiliate marketing. So with that payment, you're getting something. You're getting the TV, you're getting the access, you're getting training, you're getting all these different things with that monthly payment. The affiliate program with Denefits is, hey, join us, tell companies, tell businesses, and we'll throw you some commissions.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the idea of it. I'm just thinking, how can I work it? I'm actually, that's why I'm not talking, because I'm actually listening to you and putting stuff together in my head, wondering. Nothing's come up right now as a what do you call it? As a what would that word be? An obstruction. There's no obstruction. I'm just thinking, how can I utilize this?
Right. Well, I think very simply that people who have business. So let's just say I'm a car repair shop.
Right.
I live in Atlanta. People wreck their cars continuously. I mean, it's NASCAR out here. If you've ever watched NASCAR, like when you see an accident, people destroy their cars, and you see cars that are just driving around destroyed. And the whole side of their car is completely destroyed, but they're still driving around because that they went to the place and they said, hey, I got into an accident. It was my fault. Maybe they didn't have insurance. Maybe it was their fault. They don't want to pay a deductible. They don't have the money to do it. And someone says, hey, this is going to cost you about $3,000 to get fixed. Okay, well, I don't have the credit and I don't have a bank account to back this up. I can't do it. Like, can you accept the payment? No, we can't do that. Why? Well, because we can't check your credit. Well, here is an option. Here is an option that they can go to Denefits, that repair shop, and say, hey, in fact, they just sign up and they just set up the payment plan with them, and then it's sent to Denefits. So they don't have to talk to Denefits. They can say, hey, I'm going to create a payment plan for this customer because they said that they can pay $200 a month for the next X amount of months, but they can't just drop 3,000. Okay, great. So they make that plan for them and say, okay, so now you can start paying on this. Either they do the work and they pay on it, or they start paying on it and do the work later. That's up to them. So what you're doing is basically adding a whole new group of clientele that you've been telling you can't help because they don't have the right credit. And most of the time when people check on things and go, hey, I need to do a payment plan, they go, well, we got to do a credit check. So
Okay,
this
I get
this
that.
takes that whole clientele that you're telling, I'm sorry,
You
and
can't help.
saying, I got you.
Yes, yes.
And if you want to do this, I can also get you a card
Mm.
that you can start putting payments on. You can swipe that card like a debit card, and you don't have to do a credit check for this either. So
Mm.
you now have a card that I can give you, and if you swipe this card 15 times in a month, I'm going to give you free streaming TV,
Mm.
which might save you hundreds of dollars a month.
Mm.
And if I'm saving you $100 a month on your streaming plan, your streaming TV and your pay-per-view and all that, because it's funny how people always seem to say that they don't have money, but they sure do have money to pay for their sports
Yeah.
and their TV. So now you're saying, look, if you take this card that we can offer you for $25 one time and $1 a month to use it. If you use it and start using this as your debit card and you start swiping it, now you saved yourself $150 a month. Where can you put that? Into the payment plan that we just built for you. That's no credit check. So now we have a whole nother group of people that are able to have services and stuff like that. So to
No,
me, if
same as
I'm a
well.
business, this is what I want to do.
No, yeah, for real. That's it's what you just said in the last 5 minutes is what I originally was thinking when you was telling me this thing originally. But I wanted to know more. So yeah.
Right.
The incentive, how what if they take the program and then they forfeit on it? What happens then? Does then
Denefits takes over. Denefits
pay
is the
with it?
one that gets the money from them. Denefits is the one that is making sure that they pay them. There are plans with Denefits that Denefits actually gets you the money in the business. And make sure that everything is taken care of. Now that is something that Denefits and whatever business you would want to sit down and when you do your meetings and stuff with Denefits, because their customer service is off the charts. So they when you sign up as a business, they set up a time to have a meeting with you and tell you exactly what their program is, how their program works, what it would do for your business. What happens when people default, all those things. They give you all that information. And as a business, if you have any questions, I mean, I've been just hanging out and they'll just call and say, hey, we noticed that this is going on. Do you have any questions? Blah blah blah. And I'm, oh yeah. Actually, I do have a question. And they go and they find out the answer. So their customer service is amazing. So businesses can sit down and talk with them and get that exact information that they want to know about what happens when someone doesn't pay, what happens when all those questions that the business would have, they can go directly to Denefits and ask them.
I don't get how they get paid though.
Who?
Denefits. They do that.
Denefits gets paid on interest and the application fee, the 39 fee, whatever
39.
activation.
Right. And then yeah, okay, I get it now.
So what's happening is basically the business is getting paid.
Yeah.
There's interest. That interest is going to Denefits and the commissions program and the activation or whatever you want to call the application fee. That 39 goes into that as well. Like
That
either
month
that,
39.
yeah. So that 39 is part of their commissions, and then the interest, is how they get paid.
That's the 39, the client.
Yeah, so the client pays it. So you can set it up like there's it was kind of cool. There's like a little slide bar. So like let's say you want to be a nice company and you go, hey, you know what? There's an activation fee of $39. You know what? I'm gonna pay 20, you pay 20. How about that?
Mm.
And you can actually slide that and do that. Or you can say, hey,
They're paying it. They're paying it, bro.
yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what it is you go, you know what? The client pays for all this.
Yeah, I don't want to make it so that I'm making anything out of it. I don't need to, but
Yep.
yeah, if Denefits can make sure that I'm getting paid for my services or my products that I'm providing,
Yep.
the rest they can keep. I ain't problem. I
Yep.
ain't got a problem with that.
Yep.
I ain't got a problem with that at all.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the live so that people can watch this and it doesn't go too long. But that's the information about Denefits, a little bit deeper into how they do it and how their company works. Anybody who watches this has especially small businesses, big businesses, little businesses, whatever business, and you want to have an easier way to help people be able to use your services, products and services, and develop these payment plans, um, receive commissions on it based on their system, their affiliate program. This is incredible. And if you have any questions, write it in the comments. If not, get a hold of me. Ask me if you have someone who's interested and wants to know more information. Tell me that as well. But that is basically the whole idea of Denefits and how it works. So it is for businesses as well as a partner affiliate program. All right, so I'm going to go ahead